Hello everybody, the LordDBL here again, and now we're gonna be breaking down Tien and Chaozu information and also the new Saiyan Saga Goku, who is being released alongside Nappa and also Saiyan Saga Vegeta. So first off, we're just gonna start off with Tien and Chaozu, and then we're gonna move on into Goku. Now, please forgive my coughing and stuffy nose. I don't know what's wrong. It's always like this. But Tien and Chaozu, they are both element purple. Type melee type. Tag Super Warrior. There's the ability. Buffs Episode Saiyan Saga. Z. Element purple. And element red for some reason. I'll probably for Goku. Stronger strike cord in the low area surface. Held cards. Strike enemy keep -50 on hit, low area. Blast. Nothing. A new version of Succession that deals damage to the enemy. Okay, so it does do damage. Unique ability Tien and Chaozu. When health reaches 0, Tien Succession 70% health. Nullify element disadvantage for 3 counts. Deal major damage to enemy. Explode. Will be defeated if health reaches 0 due to enemy self-destruct. Oh, so Beerus' thing as well then. Make a full use of abnormal conditions. Special arts on strike arts hit, heavy bleed, infliction, chance plus 70% for 15 counts, and it's non-stacking. Special arts on for Chaozu. On blast arts hit, paralyze, infliction chance plus 30%, 15 counts, non-stacking. Special move arts for both Tien and Chaozu. On activation, special move damage plus 30%, 3 counts, uncancelable. Switch gauge plus 40%, also if enemy has abnormal condition. Special move damage plus 30% for 3 counts, and it's uncancelable. Penetrate endurance for 3 counts. Okay. So they do nullify endurance if I'm getting that correctly. So Chaozu also nullifies endurance. Alright, so this is after Succession. Gain Chaozu's effects through Succession, really. On strike, arts hit. Heavy bleed infliction. Chance plus 70%, 15 counts, non-stacking. On blast, arts hit. Paralyzed infliction chance plus 30% for 50 counts, non-stacking. Gorgeous, you just 32 minutes ago, jeez. Main ability. On strike, arts hit. Heavy bleed infliction chance plus 70%, 15 counts. On blast arts hit. Blast arts, jeez. Infliction, paralyzed infliction chance plus 50% for 15 counts. That's not going to be fun. At all. But that was everything for Tien. So let's move on to Goku. Alright, so I just had to upload the breakdown for Vegeta. But now we're moving on to Goku's breakdown. First, we're going to watch the video, of course.
He was really something.
Yep. Finish fights in a flash. Legends Limited Goku joins the fight. Alright, here we go with the long yapping again. Number 1, overwhelming firepower right at the start. Jeez, get a 100% boost to damage inflicted the first and second times Goku enters the battlefield. Immediately go on the offense with superior firepower. Number 2, decisive strength after transforming. Activate Kaioken ×3 with the main ability. This resets the count for the number of times you've entered the battlefield. Really now. Meaning that you can 100% damage boost again. The powerful endurance, penetrating special move arts, and flash, including special arts, solar flare, are also at your disposal. Number 3, high defenses for surviving big attacks. The unique gauge will charge whenever Goku is hit by an arts attack. And when it fills up, you get a boost to damage guard, and the element disadvantage for damage received will be nullified. Plus, if the enemy activates a special move, ultimate, or awakened arts while Goku is on the battlefield, the arts power of those arts will be reduced by 40%, and Goku will get a boost to damage guard. Let's try that again. Goku's the arts power of those arts will be reduced by 40%, and Goku will get a boost to damage guard. Face down your fiercest foes with the Kaioken technique gained through harsh training. Alright? Goku, Red, Sun Family, Saiyan, Saiyan Saga Z. So we're just going to skip all the way to the bottom. If episode Saiyan Saga Z, tag Sun Family or tag Saiyan again. Base strike attack plus 38%, base strike defense plus 38% again. Not bad, not bad. If episode Saiyan Saga, base strike plus 15%. If episode Saiyan Saga, base blast attack plus 18%. Strike has armor, so charge in without fear of enemy blast arts. Plus, Goku has a strike arts card that boosts strike damage by 50% when it's used in low area. Okay, so when it's used in low area. Strike impact on activation, enemy health restoration minus 10% for 15 counts. Blast armor when charging in, blast, just impact. Special move, boost key recovery by 100% on hit. Massive damage. On activation, special move damage plus 40% for 3 counts. On hit, key recovery plus 100% for 15 counts, non-stacking. My nose, bro. Jeez. Here we go. Special. Nullify special cover changes, element disadvantages, and even attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Get a +1 boost to draw speed 2. Alright, here we go. Key plus 40%. Damage plus 30% for 10 counts. Draw speed plus 1 for 10 counts, non-stacking. Nullify special cover changes for 5 counts. Nullify element disadvantages for 5 counts. Nullify attribute downgrades or abnormal conditions for 10 counts. Main ability. Transform into Kaioken times 3. Get a massive 100% boost to both damage inflicted and the unique gauge's charge rate until Goku switches out. Transform into Kaioken times 3. Oh. Health plus 30%. Ki plus 50%. Damage plus 100% uncancelable. Effect resets on switch. Unique gauge charge rate plus 100%. Effect resets on switch. Nullify special cover changes for 5 counts. Cancel attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. Requirement 20 timer counts to elapse. So it resets the 100% damage rate damage that he gets at the beginning before he transforms. And his unique gauge charge rate is at 100% when he does it too. What does it mean by effect resets on switch? Like, does it always happen every time he switches out and then switches back in? Because if it does, that's actually pretty massive. Because every time you switch back in, you'll get that 100% damage boost if I'm reading that correctly. But I could be wrong, because I'm not really sure what it's implying here. Because effect resets on Twitch. So maybe I'm wrong about it. It just means something completely different. But from what I'm reading, that's what that means. It just, every time you switch back in, it resets. Starter ability. Plus 150 damage to 180 damage to damage guard. When combined with the defensive effects of the unique gauge, Goku has shock and durability. Damage plus 280%. Damage guard, the voice crack, plus 180%. Keep recovery, plus 50%. Draw speed, plus 1. Strike/blast arts cost -5. All uncancelable. Unique ability. Depending on how many times Goku has entered the battlefield, get up to 100% to damage inflicted in the unique gauge's charge rate until this character switches out or transforms. Finish battles in a flash, just like in the original series. If the enemy uses a special move, Ultimate or Awakened Arts while Goku is on the battlefield, reduce their arts power for those arts by 40%. You'll even get a boost to damage card, letting you survive big attacks with ease. Goku gets a damage boost upon winning Dokabaki impacts. Dokabaki impacts. Note that if the enemy was character Vegeta, you'll even draw a special move arts next. Here we go again. On battlefield entry, draw special arts next. Draw one card if hand has 3 or fewer. Let me move this actually so I can have more mouse space. Woo! Went a little too far. Here we go again. It was this one, yeah. Draw one card if hand has 3 or fewer. Health plus 10%. Key plus 20. Nullify special cover changes 5 count. And then key -30. Also based on battlefield entry count. Effects reset on switch or transformation. First and second. Damage 100%. Uncancelable. Unique gauge charge rate plus 100% uncancelable. Third and fourth. Damage plus 50%. Alright, so it lowers after a certain amount of time, which is good. Uncancelable. Unique guard. Bro, what is it with me and saying it wrong? Unique gauge charge rate plus 50% uncancelable. It's still more or less good. It was cut by half, but still good. On strike/blast arts hits, activations reset on switch. Draw one card if hand has 3 or fewer. Key plus 30. Allied damage plus 20%. Allied subcounts -20. On Dokabaki impact win, damage plus 50%. Also, if enemy is character Vegeta, draw a special move arts next. Where was I? When on battlefield and enemy switches key plus 20, enemy draw speed -1 for 10 counts. When on battlefield and enemy uses vanishing step, key plus 20, strike damage plus 30%. When on battlefield and enemy activates special move Ultimate Awakened Arts, damage card plus 20% for 3 counts. Special or enemy special move Ultimate Awakened Arts power -40%, 3 counts. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades. Special cover change. Has a special cover change against blast arts attacks. Effective blast. Combable. Special move arts. Unique gauge. When the gauge becomes full, it will be consumed to boost your damage guard and nullify the element disadvantage for damage received. It can even help put a stop to enemy combos by destroying 2 of their cards. Okay, that's pretty massive. If it destroys 2 of their cards, it could end a combo unless it's Vegeta, who has card protection, I'm pretty sure. So same damage type. When unique gauge becomes full, health plus 15%, damage card plus 20% for 15 counts, nullify damage received element disadvantage for 5 counts, allied damage plus 20% for 15 counts, allied sub counts -3, destroy 2 enemy cards. Did I ever read his oh yeah. So he would have 200 damage card. 200% damage card, which is good. Charges when hit by enemy arts. Consume entirely when unique gauge is full. So now this is Kaioken Goku. So it's the same stuff. Sun Family, Saiyan Saga Z. Base strike attack plus 38%. Base strike defense plus 38%. This might be the same. On activation, enemy health restoration -10%. Blast armor when charging forward. The blast is the same. After transforming, the special move arch will penetrate enemy endurance. Massive damage. On activation, special move damage plus 40% for 3 counts. Penetrate endurance for 3 counts. On hit, key recovery plus 100%. 15 counts. Non-stacking. Blast armor when charging forward. Special. The powerful solar flare will destroy your opponent's entire hand and inflict flash on hit. Your entire hand will be destroyed if you're hit with the solar flare. Jeez. On activation, key plus 40%, draw speed plus 1, 10 counts, non-stacking. Nullify special cover changes for 5 counts. Nullify element disadvantage for 5 counts. Nullify attribute downgrades or abnormal conditions for 10 counts. On hit, inflict enemy with flash. Destroy entire enemy hand. Enemy damage received plus 30% for 10 counts. That is ridiculous, bro. It destroys your entire hand if you're hit by it. Man, I didn't even realize that survivability that Goku had was before he transformed. Oh my god. That is absurd, bro. That is so stupid. Main ability. Draw a special move R's and restore the vanishing gauge by 100%. Vegeta had that as well, I'm pretty sure. Draw special move R's next. Health plus 30%. Key plus 50. Vanishing gauge plus 100%. Special move damage plus 30%. 15 counts uncancelable. Nullify special cover changes for 5 counts. Cancel attribute downgrades / abnormal conditions. For requirement, 5 timer counts elapse. Alright, how much are we going? Almost there. We're almost there. Unique ability. This ability is used in the same ways as it is before transforming. On battlefield entry, draw special arts next 1 time. Draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer. Health plus 10%, key plus 30. Nullify special cover changes 5 counts. Enemy key minus 30. Also based on battlefield entry count, effects reset on switch. Okay. Again, this is because he transformed. Damage plus 100% uncancelable. Unique gauge charge rate plus 100% uncancelable. Third and fourth, damage plus 50% uncancelable. Unique gauge charge rate 50% plus 50% uncancelable. On strike / blast arts hit. Activations reset on switch. Draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer 2 times. Key plus 30 1 time. Ally damage plus 20% 15 counts for 1 time. Ally subcount counts minus 2 1 time. On the Dokabaki impact win. Damage plus 50% for 5 counts. Also, if enemy is character Vegeta, draw special move arts next. When on battlefield and enemy switches, key plus 20, enemy draw speed minus 1 for 10 counts. When on battlefield and enemy uses vanishing step, key plus 20, strike damage plus 30% for 20 counts. When on battlefield and enemy activates special move, ultimate, awaken arts, damage card plus 20% for 3 counts. Enemy special move, ultimate, awaken arts, power minus 40% for 3 count. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades 1 time. After transforming, Kaioken will instead have a special card change against strike. So it's the opposite of what Vegeta had. Vegeta, before reviving, he had a special cover change against strike. After reviving, a special cover change against blast. This Goku, before transforming, special cover change on blast. After transforming, special cover change against strike. Effective against strike arts, combo into special move arts. Unique gauge, the same unique gauge as before transforming, sustained damage type. When unique gauge becomes full, I said it right, I don't know what happened. Health plus 15%, damage card plus 20% for 15 counts. Nullify damage received, element disadvantage for 5 counts. Ally damage plus 20% for 5 counts. Ally sub counts minus 3. Destroy 2 enemy cards. Charges when hit by enemy arts. Consume entirely when unique gauge is full. Man, that's a lot. But this Goku has really good defenses and really good offenses by the looks of it, which is really good in a character like him, especially when you have. Can we move this? Ultra Instinct Goku running around right now in the meta. This is good because if you pair this Goku up with the Vegeta, Vegeta can counter that Goku. But even then, this Goku seems to have a lot of survivability, which is something that you need in a character right now. But he also has insane offense as well. This is something you want in a character. This is really good. From my point of view, he seems like a really overpowered character. But I'm not so sure. But it really seems like he really is both good in attacking and being attacked. His offenses are great. His defenses are great. He has just all the things he needs to survive. Now, it looks like he doesn't have endurance. Vegeta has to revive, though. So if you pair these two up, they could be a good match for each other since they are both Saiyan Saga characters. Now, it just really depends on what you guys think of this character. I really think he is substantially better than Vegeta, in my opinion. Just Vegeta doesn't have the same survivability things or like options that this Goku has, and like reducing the enemies' special arts or whatever damage. It can reduce that. It's just Vegeta doesn't have the same stuff, and Vegeta just has a one trick blue card, and that's it. This Goku has it 4 times. So yeah, I'll say this Goku is substantially better than Vegeta. He seems really good in both offense and defense. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this character down in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.